And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the hill here today, Andrew Painter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now. In the air, left field. Kemp settles under this one. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And Judge spoils that one. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Well, he saw that changeup really well. Just a little early, still barreled it. As you see, home run distance, just couldn't keep it fair.
On the ground to short, Turner. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now for the Phillies lineup.
Bryce Harper.
On the ground, right side. Rice takes it himself. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's
Ball
off the
inside.
mark, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Got him. 2 down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. 3-1 is on the way. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Swings through that. Here's a 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Edmundo.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Wells matched a homer in his last game. And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Back up the, oh, that got him. Throwing that in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Tap softly to the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So the Phillies strike first with a solo. As we go to the last of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. On the ground, Volpe. Over to first.
No, he's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The left fielder, number 4, Otto Kemp.
One down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a miss. Outside, ball two. Next offering is down low. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder number 60.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Two down, nobody on. And a base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman number 3, Bryce Harper.
1-1 now. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So one hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Phillies nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Aaron Judge.
Aaron
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. That's a little bit low. Way high. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Right side, and that one finds its way through. Can't glove it cleanly. So 2 down, and here comes Bellinger. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And that skips in the dirt.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 2-2. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
That's a strike. The Yanks up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bounced up the middle. Chisholm on to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Next for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner at second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Realmuto back in there. Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. Full count now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Taijuan Walker.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That's too low. Ball 2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Number 79. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. The next pitch misses. In 2 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swings and misses. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Phils do get one back on this. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. To the right side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
The Yankees up by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one to first. Rice takes it to the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Phillies, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
Kemp.
Up the middle, Chisholm. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And a 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Marsh gets under it. And there's one away. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees. The
And here
designated
is
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. To first, inning over. Yanks. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Liner snagged at first.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
The Yanks leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss, and Harper down on strikes. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
That's
3-2
ball
now.
3.
In the air, left field. And
That
it
ball's
lands
foul.
foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. The right-hander
Ball 4,
gives up
take
the
your base.
2-out walk.
The batter, number 7,
Schwarber
Shortstop,
off the first
Trey
with 2 away.
Turner.
The 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the
Welcome back.
Phillies,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
46,
pitcher on the mound. Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so
Alvarado.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Ball
right
2.
where it is.
Line drive to short and caught.
Man, that could have been
Up
a
next for
big
the
swing in
Yankees,
this game.
the catcher,
Just
number
unlucky at a
28,
really
Austin
unfortunate time right there.
Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. To the right side. Stop. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number
Next to
11,
hit, Anthony
shortstop,
Volpe. He
Anthony
blasted one out earlier in the
Volpe.
3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Yanks held in check. Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pick. Hitter to lead it off. Alec Bohm.
And he's a right-handed bat, but
Now
he handles same-side matchups pretty well,
Number
so should give him a good at-bat right here.
The new pitcher in the game, Osvaldo Bido.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
This one in the air, right field. Lunges, but can't make the catch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This is Bryson Stott. Ball to strike. There goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch way inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Fouled off. He was late. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nice grab. And they get the out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
Inside ball.
Garcia.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strike. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Alex McFarland.
This change for
swings through that one out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one misses, and the count's full. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. The 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alan Ronhell appears to be getting loose. The 1-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That misses, and it's a full count. And ball four, two aboard.
Ball four.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
First and second, one out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Phillies,
on now, Alan
number
Rundhell.
57.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Right.
And we're in the top of the 8th. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big time. On to the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp.
That's ball 2.
Next offering way off the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, number 35.
Austin Murr.
And that's in for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Strike 2. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. The shortstop takes the ball. That
Ball
one
three.
misses, and it's 3-2. Two up, two down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan.
Two down,
McMahon.
base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Johan Rojas.
Johan.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched
Up
4
next for the
strikeouts
Phillies,
now.
The catcher,
And here's the
number
catcher,
13,
Rafael Marchand.
Marchand.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, he does a great
Up
job of
next
staying in
for
the
the
big part of the
Phillies.
field.
Baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And now
pitching for the
Edmundo
Yankees,
Sosa.
number
Breaking
41,
ball in there for a strike.
Hill.
In the air, right field. Judge towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Adolis.
Last chance for the Phillies.
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.